Good evening. My name is Natasha Sheppard, and welcome to another episode of Empower Her. Thank you for joining us for another Thursday. First, I would like to give honor to my pastor, Pastor Abraham Bellinger, and his lovely wife, Lady Ty Bellinger. I also would like to give honor to the director or coordinator of Empower Her, April Cooper. Thank you for allowing me to be on this platform once again. And lastly, but surely not, I would like to give honor to my husband, Kevin Sheppard. Today, I would like to just briefly share a story that we've all familiar with that has brought me some peace during this time of, trials and tribulations that I've encountered in my own life. And it's a story about when Jesus was in the ship with the other disciples. And I feel like, a lot of people feel that, you're in a storm. And I know I felt that way. And so I just want everyone to know who's listening, who's watching, that God is with you. He's not left you. He doesn't forgotten you. In fact, he truly does remember you. And my pastor preached on that a couple of days ago about how God remembers. He remembers your faithfulness. He remembers the things that you have done. And you don't have to tell him. He knows everything about you. And even though when we go through our different situations in life, we may feel that, where is God in all this? And that's kind of what the disciples said during that storm. And the story starts in Mark chapter 4. And I'll just read from 36 to 41. And it says, "So leaving the crowd, they took him with them," meaning Jesus, "just as he was in the boat, and other boats were with him. And a fierce windstorm began to blow, and waves were breaking over the boat so that it was already being swamped. But Jesus was in the stern, asleep, with his head on the cushion. And they woke him and said to him, 'Teacher, do you not care that we are about to die?' And he got up and sternly rebuked the wind and said to the sea, 'Hush, be still.' And the wind died down as if it had grown weary, and there was at once a great calm, a perfect peacefulness. Jesus said to them, 'Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith and confidence in me?' They were filled with great fear and said to each other, 'Who then is this that even the wind and the sea obey him?'" So when I read that and I took it to mean, even in my own life, this might have been a physical storm, but we know we have spiritual storms. We have storms of life that happen day in and day out, whether it's in our marriages, whether it's in with our children, on jobs. Like right now, we're in the middle of a shutdown, the government shutdown. There are a lot of people who have a lot of uncertainties going on in their life, whether it's through their paychecks or how it's going to get to the next day. I want you to know that God, he is with you. He's asking us the question. I feel like he's asking us the same question. Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith and confidence in me? Like, if we know that God has done anything for us in the past, and he's brought us through something that we thought we probably would not have gotten through, was it not for him, God is surely going to continue to do exactly what he's done in the past. We can guarantee it. Even though right now we may be going through different trials, different tribulations, God will never leave us. And even so, we must go to him and say, "God, I trust you. God, I just like you did it before, I trust that you can do it again." Um, Even though certain things may shake our faith a little bit, but we must know that as we're being still, the being still is not inactive. The being still is knowing that God is who he is, and that he's a faithful God, that he's a just God, that he's a present God. So what we must all know is that God will never leave us nor forsake us. We must always remember that even when we're going through the worst of the worst, that God is in the ship with us. He's in the ship, in the storm with us. And all we have to do is raise up our heads, raise up our hands, get on our knees and pray and ask God to give us the strength to endure until the end. Because even though the storm may still come, he is with us. And that storm is not going to overtake us, it's not going to overcome us. And that's what we need to remember. So I encourage each and every one of you to remember that God has not left you. He's in the storm with you, and He will weather this storm with you. And I hope that you will read the story yourself and be blessed by it. But until then, God bless you and have a great day.